and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related, and I'm coming back at you today with another news roundup of stuff and things that I've found from the four corners of the Tinterweb. I do this every single Tuesday and Saturday, and then during the week you may get a couple of reviews from me as well. So if you like the sound of that, please think about giving me a like, a share and a subscribe. Your support really does help me out and help my channel out. Right now we're actually at around 872 subscribers, so thank you very much to all of my new subscribers. Now, usually we would just crack straight into some Transformers news, but something else I do cover here is Heroquest. So, Heroquest, for those of you who don't know, is actually being re-released via Hasbro, and they had a Q&A this week, which was nice. They had Patrick, who's the brand manager, Brian, the design development guy, and Doug, who's the game designer, and they answered multiple questions like how tall are the miniatures, what plastics are they going to be made from, very importantly, is there still blank spaces in the map books for everybody to be able to write and create their own maps. So these questions were put to them by fans, all the ones that got through. If you want a bit of a laugh, go to either Hasbro Pulse Facebook or Hasbro Pulse Instagram, and they asked for questions to put to these guys, but all they got was a load of Star Wars fans bitching about the quality of the Black Series. So pretty funny, definitely worth checking out. They also shared recently that the miniatures are going to come in multiple colours, so we're going to get reds and greens and dirty creamy colours and browns for wooden chests and things like this. So it's not just the grey miniatures. And also yesterday, as of the 6th of November, all of the unlocks now, so this was being crowdfunded, and that crowdfunding has now finished, and the unlocks that we managed to get, we got up to about 3.6 million. They managed to get 2 lockouts in one day. So if you've gone with the mythic tier, additions that you're now going to get are also the Bard hero, which is a brand new character. You're going to get Abominations, 2 more Abominations, 2 more Dread Warriors. I think this is funny because they used to be called Chaos Warriors, but obviously since they've stopped working with the Games Workshop, they're not called Chaos Warriors anymore. And they're going to get 1 extra Dread Sorcerer. What we didn't get was the extra Gargoyle or the extra quest book. Who knows if they'll come in the future. I'm hyped for this as always. People in the UK, you can get this from Zavi. We can only buy the mythic tier, even though the crowdfunding has now stopped. You can actually still purchase the game. And with that,
and now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Thank you very much to the more eagle-eyed among you who noticed that on my last post that I'd added a figure to the thumbnail and then forgot to talk about it during the news story. So I'm going to open up with that one. So this is the figure, the Destroy Emperor, and also the Monitor Officer from Dr. Wu. These are kind of legend scales, and I have spoke about these in a previous video, but we didn't have the full color versions. For me, they look okay. They are very small. You can see them next to Scorponok's head, the Earthrise Scorponok, so you can see actually how small they are, so they look cool next to them. Soundwave, or the Monitor Officer, which is black, so I guess this is Sound Blaster, still looks pretty good. But Galvatron, I don't know, since they painted him, he's lost a little bit for me. I don't really like the alt mode very much. The way that it looks is a little bit spindly. Reminds me very much of the Mech Fam Toys version, which I've got a review of here, and I hated that figure. But yeah, so for me, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Galvatron. Soundwave still looks good, but the Galvatron one, since they painted him, I'm not as enamored with him. Staying in the world of Galvatrons, the Make Toys Rioter Galvatron is now available in pre-order from most places, and this dude is a beast. I haven't seen any pictures of the alt mode, but he is absolutely amazing. Fully hyped for this guy. I will definitely be trying to pick this dude up. Magic Square released another colorway of their version of Optimus Prime. So we've got a Ghostbusters version, I think they've done a Shattered Glass version, they've got a normal version, and this is the metallic version. It's nice-ish. There's something about this Magic Square one that he's almost like too blocky, too squarey, and like when you try and kind of get some positions out of him, he always just looks like he's falling to pieces. But you do get a trailer with it, and the paint job is very, very nice on this dude. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments. Are you collecting all of the Magic Square multiple coloration releases that we get? Pre-orders are now up in most places for the Ironfactory EX44 City Commander, otherwise known to you and I, or me and thee, as Ultra Magnus. And this dude is a beast. This dude is killer. I'm really hyped for this. I've got one Ironfactory figure at the moment. I tried to buy another one, which I wanted to review for the channel, but it didn't quite make it all the way from China, unfortunately. This dude is definitely on my hot list. He is so cool. His bot mode looks incredible. So many guns, so many weapons, super posable. He can transform his big gun into his Warhammer type axe affair. But who's this little dude? Can somebody let me know down in the comments who the little dude is supposed to be that's with him? Is this something from the comics or something that I've missed? I don't recognise this character at all. He transforms into a little buggy. No, he doesn't resonate with me at all. The alt mode looks pretty good, but looks very, very similar actually to the Mech Fans toys one. Again, Mech Fans toys getting brought up quite a lot today. Let me know your thoughts on this dude down in the comments. I think this is absolutely good. Obviously, the size of Ironfactory is usually about a Legend scale, I think. So this dude will be around the Legend scale. But yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful. Heading over to the world of Hasbro, and we've had some more pictures of the Kingdom Beast Wars Megatron. Oh, I was so close. I was so close on this figure. I was actually thinking that I was going to get this dude, and then they released this picture, and to me, good God, Hasbro at the moment really know how to put their figures in the worst light ever. This is part of my problem with the flesh formers, if you like, that they just don't look like they hold together. There's so many gaps, so many bits on this that just look crap. I mean, when you bend his legs, is that his bones sticking through? No. So I've completely gone off this figure. Now, bot mode is fun as always with this version of Megatron, but no, I'm sorry, the T-Rex for me just doesn't hold together in its alt mode, and it's a no from me. Let me know your thoughts about this one down in the comments. I'm really interested to know, has this picture here now put you off from picking up this dude? Staying in the world of Hasbro seems to have too much gold paint. They had a meeting saying, well, we've got all of these old molds hanging around. What can we do? I don't know. We've also got a lot of gold spray paint lying around. Remember that episode where they went in the Ink Golden Lagoon? Remember that? When they went Ink Golden Lagoon and they came out gold? Let's make them gold. Oh, alright, and add about $30 on the end of each model. Yeah. So Hasbro have released what they're calling the Golden Lagoon editions of each, and each one has exclusive packaging. For me, number one, hate the colour gold. Secondly, yeah, this does not interest me whatsoever. They've sold out on Hasbro Pulse. There's a couple of molds here, like the Perceptor I'm quite interested in just picking that mold up in general, because I don't own it at the moment. But I'm not interested in getting these fully gold versions. They're all the old figures. They're all MP4, MP10, and then Titan's Return, and I think Power of the Primes figures. I'm not really that interested in these. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But what they did do here is they actually did a really nice video of how the box art was designed, which is nice. So we get to see the bit of the hand drawing of Prime, and then the hand drawing of the Soundwave box as well, which is cool because each one is coming with a uniquely hand-drawn piece of box art. For me, is probably the most interesting thing. Not a fan of gold, like I say. These figures, yeah, they don't pique my interest whatsoever. Something that did pique my interest popped up, I think this was Wednesday or Thursday this week. So Ozformers down in the land of Oz did a really nice reveal for the Studio Series Starscream from the Bumblebee movie, and this figure looks really cool. I think a lot of people just thought that we were going to just get a recolored Blitzwing for this, but no, it's a retool. Obviously there's going to be some elements of Blitzwing in here, but this is a retooling, and we get a different alt mode that is very faithful to the movie itself. I think this looks fantastic. I actually rushed ahead and straight away went and put down a pre-order on this dude, because I like these things that are a little bit different. This Cybertronian mode of this Tetrajet is really nice. So this is going to be the Studio Series 72. I'm hoping they maybe do a little bit of different stuff with some of the paint on it. Certainly the one that was used in the video looked a little bit scuffed, and some people have said, but it's going to be just the prototype, so they're going to change it. And a couple of people have picked on the head sculpt, but I think the head sculpt doesn't look too bad. I mean, this is not an MP, it's not a masterpiece figure, so I guess there's a little bit of leeway that you can have in there. So I'm actually super excited for this. This will be the first figure that I've bought from any of the live action movies, so it'll be getting reviewed on this channel. Let me know your thoughts on this dude. Were you surprised? Were you surprised that Tauntaun and Prime did not release this one first or do a review, and it was actually a surprise that Hasbro were able to release? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And that's it from me today. I've got a few more reviews coming up this week, and if you're new around here, please think about giving me a like, a share and a subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace!